And we whoops. I completely forgot. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I got the lighting and my food's here. I'm just gonna push that off to the side. We're just going to assume you didn't see that. Welcome to the show. So over here, this is Warrior Insights. This is the Geopolitical channel. But what I've also been noticing that's been kind of interesting is that my channel is also gonna be geared towards U.S. domestic policy because I'm a United States citizen, and also I break groundbreaking news. While I can report it, the analysis comes a little bit later on. Because here's the thing, what I don't want is that you get in a situation where you're like Hassan, where you're like, oh my god, you know, Israel bombed, like, they bombed the hospital, and then come to find out the week later, oops, they didn't, and it was actually a misfire. I mean, you know, you'll bump into instances like that. For me, I mean, here's the thing, I don't necessarily blame him, because one of the hardest things in regards to the niche of being a political commentator is the fact that you have a limited time window to hit that thing. For me, it's like my kind of spin and take on it is more of an educational, like, okay, why are we doing X, Y, and Z? What's the bigger goal behind it? And all this other stuff. That's what, like, trying to get to that point. I mean, I am reforming the channel. But yeah, if you're new here, welcome. I invite everybody to come in, dialogue, have a discussion, debate. As long as you don't violate Twitch terms of service, I don't mind. I really don't. I mean, we can talk about anything and everything, and if you want to talk about sensitive issues, just censor the word, rewrite it in such a way where it's not going to hit the censors. But that being said, before I begin, as always, I have to give this disclaimer. Everything I say is not a reflection on anyone's views, not on the Department of Defense, not on the National Guard, not on the Army. These are all my own personal views, and it's not a reflection on anyone else's. And I will not talk disparagingly on any elected officials or candidates. I am not endorsing anybody running for office. This is all just an analysis on the policies and the procedures and trying to understand and get the bigger picture behind everything. That being said, let's just get right into the show. Today is going to be very interesting because normally I would have like a series of articles or TikTok set up, but this one's going to be interesting. We're actually going to look at an actual bill itself. We're going to look at the TikTok ban bill. Now, I made a video. Whoops. Give me 1 second. I made a video. Hold up. There we go. Okay. So I made a video saying I actually support the TikTok ban bill because I'll be honest with you, TikTok it's kind of a it's an interesting app. There's stuff that I don't really want to spoil it, but let's just jump right into it. So, anyways, here's my live screen. Ta-da. So, I always gotta shout out my social medias. I do have a YouTube account. I do have a X account, formerly known as Twitter. I don't post as often. I should post as often or try to at least comment on it. But over here, I'm more like TikTok is my active one. This is my Twitch. We are 11 followers away from hitting one of the criteria, like our second criteria needed to hit affiliate. Thank you to everybody here for your love and support and generosity. I cannot have done it without you. Just 11 more people can like look at this. 39. We just need 11 more people. I will say this here. Over here, look. Customize layout. We'll do that later. But over here, you can kind of see these are my old videos. Here. These are my old streams. Really? 6 days ago? No, I've done more than that. But yeah, these are my old streams. You can feel free to... I know I've done more. Oh, here it is. Let's look at all videos because I think that's going to help out the most. I have done like a series of like all videos. Manage videos. Actually, I want to see something. Hold up. Let's take a look. Oh, wait, what? It expires? Oh, I just... Oh, no. I just realized that. I just realized these things expire. God dang. Okay, well, you know what? I'm learning. I am learning as a content creator. I need to download these videos quick ASAP. But yeah, if you take a look, I've been having a decent following so far in regards to my views. And I find that pretty awesome. You know, I've seen channels where they'll have like 700 or 800 or 1,000 followers, but they only manage like 5 views. And I'm like, ooh, we have some red flags we need to discuss. There's so many bot accounts. Honestly, it's been frustrating as a beginning content creator because, you know, they're like, oh, give me a follow for follow. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll support another content creator. But lo and behold, it's a scam. That's why, like, you know, Twitch will come down on any accounts that have bot followings because they don't like that. I wish TikTok did that. I mean, if TikTok did that, I think we'd be all in a better position. I think things be a little more happier. And the lighting is obviously a bit weird. Unfortunately, I need to invest in blackout curtains. That's what we're gonna get. That's what we are going to get. And every stream does get a little bit better. I'm learning as a content creator, and I think like one of the things that's gonna make it better now is that I made the stream smaller so we can all read the bill. What's on here? This is my TikTok account. I am going to be back actively posting. And here's the thing, because I actually did take a look at this bill a little bit better. If an American company buys it, TikTok will still stay up. Everything's just going to be the same. But I'm curious to see what's going to end up happening to the For You page. Because when you look at the For You page right now, well, I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. But yeah, as you can see here, the one thing I've noticed, I kind of like quote cracked the algorithm. I'm getting out of that 200 view jail. Like no more 200 views. Well, here's the thing. So if you don't have a TikTok, if you're just primarily on Twitch, here's what a lot of people talk about. They call it the 200 view jail, where a video just stops at 200 views. But these two videos have been doing so well. And then you got this one. I mean, I'm just so surprised. It's my own opinion. It's like almost at the 37,000 views. That is my best video so far. And people are just still upset and they're still commenting. I'm like, you know what? You are now worth my time. You're now worth energy or effort. Today, this is worth my time, energy, or effort. We are talking about Bill HR 7521, the bill to ban TikTok, the TikTok ban bill. Now, everyone's going to come up with their own opinions and analysis. Luckily for me, I was kind of nervous and concerned because I thought, oh God, is this going to be one of those long bills? No, it's only 13 pages. So, yay. We're going to read it up. We're going to go over it together. We're going to talk about it. All right, HR 7521, House Resolution. I believe that's what HR stands for. To protect the national security of the United States from the threat posed by foreign adversary-controlled applications such as TikTok and any successor applications or service or any other application or service developed or provided by ByteDance Ltd. or an entity under the control of ByteDance Ltd. What? Hold up, I need to pull up the Google. Okay, and before anyone tries to cancel me, this is not like soft power, okay? Because like, you know, I'm like going through my thing and then I look, oh, I'm gonna get canceled. That looks like something else. Not gonna say it because it violates Twitch terms of service. But let's take a look. ByteDance Ltd. Yep. Nope. No. ByteDance Ltd. That is my phone. ByteDance is a Chinese internet. What companies are owned by ByteDance? Because it's not just TikTok. There's more than that. ByteDance are products. Oh, well, this is their own website. So let's take a look at it. And I do have some links saved up about their own website. So here's the thing. It's not just that. It's all of these apps. These apps are all going to go bye-bye. Well, I'm going to say bye-bye, but here, let's go back to the actual bill. Any other entity under the control of ByteDance. I want to say it's a TikTok ban. It's more of a anti-ByteDance bill. So Douyin is the TikTok version of, it's Chinese version of that. So China has different versions of like social media. So they have their own Twitter, Weibo. They have their own YouTube, their own Amazon, their own TikTok, their own Google. They have all their own other applications. This one of them. Toutiao. Discovery forms. So China, we always have TikTok. Sigua video. You know what's interesting? Sigua is watermelon. It's watermelon. Sigua. What? A watermelon eater apparently means gossiper in Chinese. I still have yet to figure out why. Hilo. Lark. Byte Plus. Oh, hold up. We are committed to finding ways to have a positive impact on our community. To that, we are working with nonprofits to provide the tools and guidance awareness on our platform. TikTok for Good has launched campaigns in all these other countries. We have partnered with some of the world's leading nonprofits, including the following. Culture. Let me actually look at select investors. Because, you know, I mean, I did look at ByteDance, but I haven't looked at this. Okay, well, there's ByteDance. House of Representatives. All right, here's the bill. to protect the national security from the United States from the threat posed by a foreign adversary controlled applications such as TikTok or any successor application or service or any other application or in service by ByteDance. I said it before. So this act is officially known as the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Control Applications Act. So this is an example of soft power. So when we look at hard power and soft power, I mean, I mentioned this before in several streams, but an example of soft power is, well, we had to Google it. Soft power is the ability to influence others through attraction and persuasion rather than coercion and force, including culture, politics, and foreign policies to enact change. Now, I mean, what is an example of this, or the best one? Japan, they are in my opinion, the best when it comes to soft power because... I mean, here's an example of it. It's like, the anime craze that broke out. By the way, if you know you're Japanese, Chinpokomon. So, Chinpoko means penis and monster. So, penis monster is what it means. It's kind of cool because, like, what ended up happening within the episode as you're watching it, it kind of, like, ends with this, like Pearl Harbor 2.0. I forgot what it was, but I was like, oh, America is gonna, like, attack Pearl Harbor again. But instead of, like, trying to do it outright, they were kind of, like, influencing the culture of it. I remember growing up, man, I mean, I loved Pokemon. I just realized this entire time they spelled penguin wrong. So here's the thing. It was just a slow progression of buy this, buy a Pokemon, collect them all. And then it was like go to a training camp. And then it was like I need to defeat the evil power. I need to complete the ultimate mission. Something like that where it was like, oh, bomb Pearl Harbor again. It was like, whoops. But like it's a slow progression of changing individuals' minds from different countries. That's an example of soft power. One of the concerns with TikTok is that it'll do the same thing. Now, granted, I have yet to touch this or yet to see this, but from my experience as a content creator being on TikTok, I have seen some very crazy people. I have seen some crazy people. And look, if you disagree with me, it's one thing. But I've seen people that get on this app and they're like, oh my god, like we need to like have a violent revolution. I'll never forget the one video where this guy's like, I'm not saying we should be violent. I'm just saying we should try other options. I'm like, okay, come the hell on. Like, you're not going to do anything. Like, you're not going to you're not going to do anything. Seriously, most of these people are just for talk. I doubt, like, they will not do anything. Trust me. All right, so let's take a look. Prohibition of foreign adversary-controlled applications. It shall be unlawful for any entity to distribute, maintain, or update a foreign adversary-controlled app by carrying out within the land or maritime borders of the United States any of the following. Providing services to distribute, maintain, or update such a foreign adversary-controlled application, including any source code of application by means of a marketplace, including an online mobile application form, through which users within the land or maritime borders of the United States may access, maintain, or update such an application. Pretty much like TikTok. Like TikTok is the example of it, but there are the other apps that ByteDance. Let's go back. The other apps that ByteDance has is susceptible to this. But here's the thing: it's not just ByteDance. Well, actually, wait. Any companies under ByteDance. There we go. Providing internet hosting services to enable the distribution, maintenance, or updating such foreign adversary-controlled applications for users within the land or maritime borders of the United States. Now, this is one of the... In China, they have like the Great Firewall. That's what they call it. But people have found ways around that Great Firewall. They're using VPNs. More than likely, they're going to use VPNs. TikTok is still going to be up here. Let's see. Applicability. In the case of an application that satisfies the definition of a foreign adversary control application pursuant to subsection G3A, beginning on the date that is 180 days after the date of this enactment of this act, in the case of the application that satisfies the definition pursuant to subsection B, beginning on the date... Okay, well, it's just going the same thing again and again. Before the date, under subsection... The entity that owns control shall provide, upon request by a user such application within the land or United States, to such... Okay, so... Alright, so here's the thing. Within the land or maritime borders of the United States. Copy. What does that mean? Contagion zone within 24 nautical miles from its baselines, which can claim as its own. Oh, that's interesting. Don't know why, but we'll keep going. To such user, all the available data related to the account. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I mean, if someone's like outside the boundaries of the United States, hey, Hans, welcome back. Okay, what was the tongue twister? I remember you gave me a tongue twister, and I saved it on the chat. I remember looking it up. If you type it up one more time, I tried practicing it. Dude, here's the thing. I'll go off a side note. Dude, I tried practicing the tongue twister. Man, I gotta tell you, it's like, like, learning other languages is pretty cool, but when it comes to tongue twisters, I'm like, what? Like, dang, like, I found it interesting. Just out of curiosity, what other languages do you speak? I mean, I know, like... Oh, okay, well, this is a new one. Just for you. Just for you. Let's actually look it up. Here we go. That one. That was the one you gave me. Yeah, that one's the one you gave me. Ugh, no, I ain't gonna watch all this. Oh, no. I can't hear anything because the audio's gone. God dang. Tongue twisters and come on, click. Where was it? I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. Why can't I play it? Oh, I gotta subscribe to it. Oh, that is lame. Let's go over here. Okay, say it has a pronunciation thingy. Yeah, I see it, man. I see it. Oh, here it is. Tritici, trista, trice, tri. Stribini, strikoczek, strikalopres. Tritici, trista, trice, tri. Stribini strek. Oof. Dang, so that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. This is the one. This is the one that you. This is the one that I promised to say it. Nice little break. What does it mean in English? Oh no. Okay, hold on, wait. I know it's got a pronunciation thing. I'm trying to find it. Pronunciate. Bloop. Why is this 9 minutes? Stritz. You know, right. Stritz. Grits. Grits. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's interesting. As a tangent, it's like when you learn other languages, you got to do different things with your mouth, with your throat. That's the cool part. Hans, I'm wondering, is that your first language? Did you learn Did you learn Czech first, or did you learn English first? Because I don't know, as someone who's a native English speaker, when I try to do stuff like learn different languages, I feel like I have to do something different with my yes. So with English, so when you were learning English, did you notice any like? Did you have to do something different with your mouth and your throat? I realized with me learning different languages, I gotta do different things with my mouth and my throat. Wow. And while that happens, because to learn Czech as a second or third language, you have to be a madman. What makes it in your opinion, what makes it complicated? And while that's being typed out, such that, okay, so here's the thing. The reason why the bill is kind of like broad like this is because it's gonna hit multiple apps, not like, yeah, it's this. Okay, so this bill is hitting ByteDance and ByteDance alone. But if you've noticed, it's keep repeating the same thing again and again and again. So it's gonna hit any other company as well, because when you're in America, it's off the land of like past cases, past bills. So this bill is probably gonna be the catalyst for other future bills that they're going to pass to sort of ban foreign applications. But here's the thing: there's exemptions. It does not apply to a foreign adversary-controlled application with respect to which a qualified is executed before the date. Under subsection A shall cease to apply in the case of a foreign adversary-controlled application with respect to qualified divestiture is executed after the date on which prohibitions. So pretty much before, if it hit before the date, you're kind of safe. Exemptions for certain necessary services does not apply with respect to foreign adversaries. So, I mean, I can example, like, if you travel overseas, I mean, this is what I assume. Because, I mean, let's go over here. What's a good one? Like, LARC. Like, let's say you need it just to communicate with other individuals, especially when you travel overseas. I can see it. 7 noun cases. There are 14 ways to use the same noun cases on gender and what I call subgender pronouns. Oh, dang. I think it's interesting over in America. The letter R and L can make syllables. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I do have to, like, Hans. I got a question. So I know in America they have like the pronoun thing. In different languages, like pronouns kind of don't translate well. So someone who's like trans female, like I want to be referred to as a she pronoun. Would that translate well in Czech, or do you have like gender neutral pronouns? Civil penalties. Okay, so this is what happens if you screw up and the bill hits you. Entity that violates subsection shall be subject to pay a civil penalty in the amount not to exceed the amount of results multiplying 5,000 by the number of users within the land or the borders of the United States of America. Ooh. So, okay, let's look this up. We have 3 genders of pronouns and the third is called neuter. Yeah, I see that. In your opinion, as someone in Czech in regards to LGBT pronouns, would you say I don't know about Czech, would you say it's more more anti that, or would it be more pro that, or more like nah that? Just out of curiosity, I'm an American. I don't know much outside. Number of TikTok users in America. Woo! So, 834 million, times 5,000. Sorry, the meme board, it's the meme board. We don't even have gay marriage. So, here we go. So, Hans, do you guys have civil protections, or is it, I mean, to my knowledge, there's no European country that has a death penalty, unlike Africa, or because I know Africa, that's probably the last continent where there is actual, life or death penalties in regards to that. Would you say that, there's, the activists over there are doing well? Belarus, yeah, you see, I'm not surprised with Belarus. So, here's the thing. If ByteDance or any other company, so, in the case of TikTok, if they violate this, they have to pay $4,170,000,000,000. How much is TikTok worth? I do apologize. I need to fix that. TikTok is worth only 66 billion, so this will bankrupt it pretty much. So they don't get arrested. Yeah, I know. Russia. Trust me, Russia will take care of them, and not in the good way. Data information violation. Same thing, multiply by 500. Okay, regardless, like TikTok is gonna go broke already, automatically. Actions by the Attorney General shall conduct investigations related to the potential violations. If such an investigation results in a determination that the violation has occurred, shall pursue enforcement in paragraph 1 and may bring an action in an appropriate district court of the United States for appropriate relief, including civil penalties under paragraph or declaratory or injunctive relief. Eesh. But it's like just, I think, 30. Dang. So, I mean, no, Hans, I mean, you mentioned that I think you were under the category of Gen Alpha. So, would you say check, like, Gen Alpha and, like, in your generation, they're just pretty cool with it, and you'd say it's, like, older generations? Or would you kind of say it's, like, the same sentiment throughout? The non-controversial is against gay marriage. I'm barely Gen Z. I mean, I'm, like, so I'm 1996. Some people say that's millennial Gen Z. Like, I'm in the border of millennial and Gen Z. I'm like, in the border. I identify as Gen Z. Severability. If any provision in this section or application of this section to any person circumstance is held invalid, the invalidity shall not affect the other provisions of this application. Nothing in this act may be construed to the Attorney General. So this pretty much just gives the United States Attorney General more power. All right, here we go. So the definition. So here's the thing. Whenever you do a debate, more than likely, it's always about the definition of what X, Y, and Z is. So in regards to like Israel and Palestine, let's give you an example of that. They're trying to go over the terms of defining a genocide. Now, I will never, ever debate that here on Twitch, because for one reason and one reason alone. If you engage in genocide denialism, you will be removed under TikTok, because that is a violation of the terms and services. I can't talk about that, because they will pull the plug on that. But if you like Gen Z memes, then you are a Gen Z. Yep, I am spiritually Gen Z. I identify as Gen Z. Yep, yes. The term controlled by a foreign adversary means, with the respect, a foreign person that is domiciled in his headquarters, has principal place of businesses, or is organized under the laws of a foreign adversary country. So this does target, because it is based in Beijing, the North City. So Beijing literally means the North City. So it is. So this does hit TikTok, because why? It's in ByteDance. ByteDance is in Beijing. An entity with the respect to which a foreign person or combination of foreign persons, described in subparagraph A, direct or indirectly owns 20% of the stake shareholders. Dang, it's targeting everybody. I mean, I initially thought it was the CEO that's going to get under fire, but according to this bill, shareholders are going to get hit with this too. Damn. Does it define a foreign adversary? Because here's the thing, in America, with most of, what was it? There was a national security thing released in 2022. It released China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran. Those are the four. Covered company means an entity. So, website permits a user to create an account, has more than 1 million monthly active users. Well, to my knowledge, you need at least 1 million for at least that to kind of get going. Does not include. See, here's the thing. It's just the same thing again and again. Oh, here it is. Boom. The term foreign adversary control applications means a website, desktop application, mobile application, or augmented or immersive technology application that is operated directly or indirectly by ByteDance, TikTok. Oh, we got more. A subsidiary or a successor to an entity identified in the first or second clause, controlled by a foreign adversary, an entity controlled or indirectly controlled. Cover company that is controlled by. That is a. That is determined by the president to present a significant threat to the national security of the United States following the issuance of. Okay, so here's the thing. All the next president has to do is say that, X, Y, and Z app is deemed a significant threat to the national security of the United States. All they have to do is the following: public notice of determination, public report to Congress. That's it? Damn. So literally any app that is foreign could be technically considered fair game. All the president has to do is the following. Did you see the Congress here where some idiot asked a man if he was Chinese spy? Okay, no. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so actually, you know what? Because we're honestly closing this. We've been 30 minutes in and we're close to it. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Let's actually watch the full thing because we are talking about this. This is exactly we are talking about this. TikTok CEO, Singaporean. So here's the thing. Yeah, they do have VPNs. That is a way around it. I mentioned it before earlier in the stream where it's like, look, if you got VPNs, they're gonna go around it. But if they're operating within the United States, I mean, here's the thing. Let's go back here. Like nothing here says in regards to it directly to a VPN. This is more directly targeting the company. Here's the thing, and let's go back to the actual. Here it is. If they violate it, so if they continue to operate, okay, we're not gonna pay attention to you. We're just gonna use VPNs. Well, they're gonna hit with all of this. Now, granted, I guess you would make the argument that this doesn't really affect TikTok too much, that they're safe within China. However, let's see, TikTok companies in America. No. These guys are gonna get hit. Oh, going. All these guys are gonna get hit. People in China and Russia with the VPN. Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, they do the government does its best, but they use VPNs. It's not necessarily blocking the video, but the actual application itself. I mean, China, people that are Chinese do it all the time, and it's gotten to the point where the government stopped caring. Because you can't, China, you need a VPN to access YouTube, Facebook, Google, all these other applications. It's gonna be the same with America, but I don't know how it's gonna work with VPN through the phone. I've never done that before. Let's just look at the last 3 pages, see if there's anything significant. But the thing is, this will bankrupt any businesses that are within the continental United States of America. Meaning that if we went back over here, any of these 7,000 U.S. employees are gonna get effed hard. The term internet hosting, a service through which storage and computing resources are provided to an organization. Qualified divestiture. The president determines through an interagency process and it's not going to say it here. President determines. Damn, this gives the president a lot more swing and power. Here's the thing. President Trump is against this, but if he reads the bill carefully, he ain't gonna do anything about it. He won't. President determines through any of this stuff because it gives him more power to wait. Trump source codes mean the combination of text and other characters compromising the content, both viewable, non-viewable. United States. Right of action. A petition for review challenging this act. United States. Statute of limitations. The challenge may only be brought in the case of a challenge to the act not later than 165 days and in the case of determination thereof. That's it? Hey, good job, man. Well, were you overweight and you lost it? I mean, good job, by the way, man. Good job. I started to grow all my hair now. I look like an anime character. I'm not sure whether to love or hate it, dude. I mean, okay, you're never gonna see. I deleted my first Facebook, dude. I had long hair. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna snitch on myself. I had an emo face in high school. You're never gonna see it though, because I had really long hair. I loved it. You'll sometimes see me so I was so used to doing this growing up because I had long hair. I was like, yeah. I mean, there's gonna be once I am retired from my job, man. I'm gonna say this is gonna be long. Just flip it. I'll be 37 when I retire. So yeah. So that's kind of the end of the bill, but Hans, let's. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. See, okay, here's my thing. Okay, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, Millennial, look at the camera, you're looking at me. If you are one of his interns, Okay, okay, this is what bothers me the most. When this Senate hearing was going down, why did nobody within their staffers warn them? Like, did you not give them a script? Tell them to look through this. Educate the guy. Like, look, you might be an intern, but get your money's worth. Like, oh, hey, we might be interns, but hey, give us the thing. We're going to take a look at it and make sure you don't say anything dumb. Let's look at this. I was not... Okay. Sorry, man. I'm American. Hold up. I'm an American, so... How tall are you? Hans, how tall are you? Okay, you're gonna see. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're trashing the meme board. We are trashing that meme board. We're gonna have to get something new. No, that's not right. Oh, 5'10". Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Dang, like you are really tall. I know. I'm like, it may not look like, well, I think it kind of looks like it. I'm 240 pounds. I'd say like 20% body fat, 17. Nah, 20%. 20% body fat. That's where I'm at. But I gotta tell you, I lift. I do. I will say this though, man. I gotta be honest with you. Like the average, like here's the thing. If you work out and you eat right, my plug's loose. If you work out and you eat right, the weight really doesn't matter that much, especially with strongman stuff. But if you're working out, good on you, man. Keep it up. Pro bodybuilders get to like 15%. No, here's the thing. So let me go off on a little bit of a tangent here. A lot of bodybuilders that you see, man, they are juiced and like they take so much steroids. I mean, they look amazing, but you can never get to that. How on earth are you at 20% when you have okay, hold up, wait. I'm gonna show you why. So obviously you can't. Sometimes you can tell. Like sometimes if the camera's angled down right, you can kind of see it. Let me just pull up my Facebook personal account. I gotta look for a good one. That's the thing. Let me look for a good one first. Here, let me just download this. Save it. Open it. Let me show you why. Because I lift. Like, you know, partially showing off, but I lift. I run a lot. I eat a lot. I eat like 2 pounds of salmon. I love salmon. But yeah, I mean, you know, 240, 20% body fat. Yes. And when you get, like, here's the thing. So, and I gotta go live stream because it's gonna show my personal social media account, which no one will ever see. I used to weigh 160 pounds, 170 pounds. But then I gained, like, you know, as time progressed, as I got older, you know, I started working out more, started lifting heavier. That's when it started happening. Just give yourself time, man. That's all I say. I will say this, though. When it comes to, like, today, you see so many people. Like, I see so many teenagers. Dude, they are juiced beyond all hell. I do not wish I want to be cute, not a hug. Hey, I mean, you know, live that age. Like, you are that age to, like, live that out. When you get to my age, though, man, I gotta tell you, that's when the fun starts. That's when the fun starts. That's when it gets good. And so here's the thing. I'm just gonna wait for this ad. Okay, I am thoroughly convinced YouTube gets like the crappiest ads ever, like the most annoying ads ever. Okay, here's the thing. You know what? Hold up. Here's the thing. So this is the actual video that Hans, that you're talking about. Let's go to the live screen.
Singapore. Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's look this up. What's the guy's name? Shou Chu. Singaporean businessman and entrepreneur, CEO since 2021. Hold up. Oh my god! I hate everyone! Stupid. Okay, hold up, wait. Let's watch the rest of the video.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation
I'm
in
asking-
Singapore.
No, oh my god! You idiot! Idiot! I swear to God! I get where he is going, but this is why I'm calling it, like, watching the panel was frustrating. As someone who does geopolitics and national security, all those other things, I was so pissed watching this. Not for reasons you think. I mean, obviously people are upset, no, racism, okay. That's not why I was upset. I was upset because the line of questioning was so stupid. Someone should have screamed this out. Hold up, wait. Let me see what political party he is. What's his political affiliation? Let me see. Republican Party. You goddamn it. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't need to be a Chinese citizen to have ties or affiliations with the Chinese Communist Party. Because let's go back over here. What was it? This happened really recently. And I even posted a TikTok about it. So US Army Sergeant 40. So China, like, I think it was China. Here it is. U.S. Army Sergeant accused of exchanging sensitive military information with co-conspirator in Hong Kong. A U.S. Army Sergeant and intelligence analyst was arrested on Thursday on 6 charges related to a conspiracy in which he is accused of trading military secrets with the co-conspirator in Hong Kong in exchange for cash. That's the thing. This is why I got so upset watching that. You don't have to be a Chinese citizen. You don't. Here's the thing what you should have grilled them on. You freaking idiots. Show. Oh yeah, I forgot China. It's backwards. Shows the Chu. I swear, where was it? You idiot! No. No, did you? Oh my God, did I hide it? I saw. Where was it?
Feel confident your taxes are done right with TurboTax Live Experts. 100% accuracy guaranteed. Try it now.
So,
where was it? I swear to. I could have sworn I saw that. I forgot which video had it, but they showed him with a Chinese, like with a communist flag, with other individuals. I forgot what the party was. I'm just gonna drop it here and off because I don't want to get caught. Denies he's a member of the Chinese Communist Party.
No, I did not.
do you have a Singaporean passport?
Yes, and I served my military for two and a half years in Singapore.
Do you have any other passports from any other nations?
No, Senator.
You can't prove whatever.
Your wife is an American citizen. Your children are American citizens.
That's
Have you-
correct.
I'm Christian, but the thing is, I'm more of like, I'm kind of like my own. In this sense of like, I read my Bible, I do go to church, but I don't treat people like, here's the thing, I don't know, like, let me just, okay, so, I guess this is the time where we just go off into tangent mode, you know, it's Sunday, why not? So, I mean, like, I am a Christian, but what I don't like is that over here in America, it's gotten kind of intermingled with conservatism, and, you know, I believe separating the two, you know, I believe that church and state should be separate because church and state are ran separately. I am a Christian, I respect others, and I treat, like, I'll never, like, this is the one thing that I always stick by, that people will never read their Bibles, but they'll look at your life as a testament. And for me, it's like, look, I don't want to be, you know, evil to others. I try to live out and I try to be a blessing to others. Want to debate on religion? I mean, hey, look, Hans, you've been here and, like, you know, I trust you. Like, feel free to, like, chat it out, but I'm down, you know. I mean, here's the thing. The toughest part about religion is that you can't prove it or disprove it. I mean, I can have civil conversations about it, but other people just can't. Yes. Did you? Oh, I can't give whispers, unfortunately. But I mean, you know what? Here's the thing. Let me do this one thing so I can give a whisper. Okay, let me just fix my account right now so that way I can start giving out whispers. Okay, I got my verification code. Where do I put this thing? Verify the account. I think my account is verified. Yes, my account is verified. Let me give you a whisper right now. Whisper. I think I gave you a whisper. Let me see. So I can actually give you a whisper and hold up right now. Let me type in your stuff. Here you go. Okay. So I have it on there. I mean, this is my opinion. It's like it's my own personal journey, my own personal life, and that's the reason why I wouldn't say I'm the best debater at it because it's my own personal belief and my own personal conviction that I do believe in a God. That's my own personal thing. I can't prove it, but that being said, like that's what I personally believe in. That's just me though. Okay, my account is verified now. I can finally do whispers. I'm super happy. Hans, I would assume you are atheist, agnostic. What's yours? I'm curious. Okay, back over here. Let's talk about it.
Have you ever applied for American citizenship?
No, not yet.
Okay, hold up. Agnostic. Okay, yeah.
Break free from the hassles of glasses and contacts with Evo.
I got PRK, so I'm gonna worry about that.
Chairman.
Thank you, Senator
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's watch the rest. Let's watch the other people because that was a crap show.
Rono. Senator Cotton.
Mr. Chu, let's cut straight to the chase. Is TikTok under the influence of the Chinese Communist Party?
Sorry. Sorry about that.
No, Senator, we are private business.
Okay, here's the thing. So here's the thing. Let's look this up. Since the 1980s, the Chinese Communist Party has been involved with private companies and has established party branches within some companies. The Chinese Communist Party's goal is to strengthen the party and revitalize China. It has been trying to entrench itself in all aspects of Chinese society, including the economy. The CCP has also been taking small stakes in private companies, which is why that bill said if you own 20% or more, that bill is going to target individuals that are Chinese Communist Party members within America. The CCP has taken small steps in private companies known as golden shares, which gives the government board seats, voting power, and sway over business decisions. The government has taken stakes in companies that challenge the party's ability to control public opinion, such as operators of news or content sites.
So you can see that your parent ByteDance is subject to the 2017 National Security Law, which requires Chinese companies to turn over information to the Chinese government and conceal it from the rest of the world. You concede that, correct?
Senator, the Chinese businesses,
You conceded it earlier.
any company that
I hate this because I know. What God do you believe in? I believe in Abrahamic God. I mean, that's what I was raised with. That's the God that I stick with. I mean, that's what I believe in. I mean, as an agnostic, do you believe in God and the afterlife, or do you believe in some form of that?
does any global businesses does business in China has to follow the local laws.
Okay. He agrees.
That ByteDance also has an internal Chinese Communist Party committee.
But like I said, all businesses that operate in China.
They can't say yes or no, but we can look this up for him. TikTok Chinese Communist Party members. It does have a small stake in the CCP. It has connections that have affiliation in global markets. Was this at the same time? Hold up. No, this wasn't. Wait a minute. I'm going to be really pissed now. I'm going to be really I'm triggered. I'm triggered. What the hell? Did they even bring this up? You stupid. Oh my. A former executive of ByteDance says an illegal filing that some of the members of the ruling Communist Party have used data held by the company to identify and locate protesters in Hong Kong. Please tell me he brings this up. I mean, Hans, yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, here's the thing, like, I have deconstructed from my faith and like walked and like try to like figure things out for myself. Because I was raised very, 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 very Catholic. Now I'm Christian. Yin Tao Yu, former head of engineer at ByteDance, says these same people have access to U.S. Please tell me he mentioned this. Please tell me he mentions this. Because that article was before this.
So your parent company is subject to the national security law that requires it to answer its party. It has its own.
They'll never say. So when people get grilled on, so like you'll see this a lot, especially so when the Israel-Palestine thing was going on in regards to anti-Semitism on U.S. campuses, you're seeing them sit down and they're just sweating because they can't say yes or no due to their constituents.
Internal Chinese Communist Party committee. You answer that parent company, but you expect us to believe that you're not under the influence of the Chinese Communist Party.
You overreached it. Let me ask. I was thinking about this when I was still at DS.
I understand this concern, Senator, which is why we
Let him finish. Damn.
You used to work for ByteDance, didn't you? You were the CFO of ByteDance. That's correct. In April 2021, while you were CFO, the Chinese Communist Party's China Internet Investment Fund purchased a 1% stake in ByteDance's main Chinese subsidiary, ByteDance Technology Company, in return for that so-called 1% golden share.
Ooh, look at this ratio. Damn. Singaporean news is now blowing up. Oh my god. Do you believe in an omnipotent, omniscient, and omnibenevolent God? I used to believe that. I mean, this is what I firmly believe. I forgot what kind of thesis this was, but it was under the assumption that God created everything and then God took a step back. That's what my assumption is. I've also come to like, that's one belief that I kind of like, I'm still looking back and forth. I used to believe that he was all three things. However, this like, well, what was the quote? Hold up. What was the quote? Here it is. Who said this? Lex Luthor, what the heck? If God is all powerful, he cannot be all good. If he's all good, then he cannot be all powerful, and neither can you be. And like, that's the thing where it's like, religion is a complicated issue in regards to like, is there a beginning? Who created this? Like, there's so many questions left. But I think one of the issues when it comes to Christian apologists, they try to like make an excuse for anything and everything. So when it comes to like, children getting cancer, people dying in war, it's like we are living in a sinful and broken world and this is the result of it, henceforth we deserve this. I've seen people argue that. I'm like, bro, like, come on now. Like, if you were in a Christian church, I get it and I understand it. But outside, it's like, if you take a step back and like kind of think that argument through, it's kind of messed up, right?
The party took one of three board seats at that subsidiary company. That's correct.
Oh,
Correct, isn't it?
It's for the Chinese business.
Is that correct?
It's for the Chinese business.
That deal was finalized on April 30th, 2021. Isn't it true that you appointed the CEO of TikTok on the very next day, on May 1, 2021?
Well, it's a coincidence.
It's a coincidence that you're the CFO and the Chinese Communist Party took its golden share in its board seat, and the very next day you were appointed the CEO of TikTok? That's a hell of a coincidence.
It really is, Senator.
ugh. See, I mean, that's pretty good. You got him on that. Hold up, okay. Let me look through some of the comments. Oh, goddamn Wuma. So, see, this is what I did not like. Reminder, this is supposed to be a meeting on online safety for kids. Okay, and this is my problem in regards to the whole entire Senate hearing in regards to TikTok, where it's like, how does that relate to it? Now, I honestly wish they would have just went for the jugular, just went right at it and saying, hey, do you have ties to it? They should have had an entire, like, judiciary hearing in regards to that. Do you think it is more likely that something created the universe rather than another option? I'd like to believe that something made it. I know that there have been other theories as well in regards to what has created the universe, in regards to, like... Hold up. Stephen Hawking. I feel... So, Hans, I'm wondering, did you read the Epstein leak? Like, and anyone else, did any of y'all read the leak in regards to Stephen Hawking? I was so disappointed. I mean, look, the man's got his, he's got taste, but to be associated with Jeffrey Epstein, oof, yeesh. Here it is. Yeah, I mean, I find it interesting. Like that's one video I saw. I was like, okay, you know, I really think about that. Okay, you know what? Let's look at some articles in regards to the TikTok ban. I mean, here's the thing. Like when I was on TikTok, man, I try to find good TikToks to react to, but all of it's just the same unhinged crap. We heard that. We heard that. Okay, and this is what I said. Okay, so where was it? Where was it? One event. Where is it? Economy. Hey, man. Hey, Hans. Good night, man. Take care. Always good having you around. All right, so here's my thing. And I think I'll just close it off with this, where it's like, bro, if you never put all your eggs in one basket. Like, I understand, like, people like, you know, jobs and whatnot, but for me in my situation, I have I'm sorry to sound like a red pill or like a scammer. I was like, I have multiple streams of income and all that stuff. Like, I work multiple jobs, odd jobs every once in a while. Like, if one thing went down, I'm safe because something else can like kind of cover me. You know what I mean? I will never. I'm in content creating sphere, and I've been paid. I got money from TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's the most money I've made. But here is the thing. I will never ever be in a situation where if TikTok were to go bye-bye, I'd be screwed. Because here's the thing. I have jobs outside of this. I'm safe. I do not like it when someone just drops everything and puts all their eggs in one basket to be a content creator, because that is like the 1% of the 1%. Like, it is very, 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 very rare for someone to make a living on social media. I don't know. I'm not cool with, like, please do not do that. Do not do that. Because I actually got, you know, it was getting stuck screen. Because I've gotten into arguments where people was like, hey, like, you know, if they were to get this, my livelihood would be destroyed. I'm like, okay, like, you should not have quit your 9 to 5. You need your 9 to 5. I'm a musician. I'm a singer. Okay? And here's my thing. I get paid for some of the gigs that I do. I get money off of it. But I also have other jobs outside of it. You need to have other jobs outside of what you do. And hold up, this chat box is way, way too big. There we go. I was like, oh, that chat box is way too big. I was like, damn, it takes up. Like, you know, I got somebody to look over my social media and like, the chat box is too big. I'm like, it can't be that big. Oh my god, it actually, like, oh my god, it's really big. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn. Oh, what was it? So, there's one thing. So I think we're kind of done for the day, honestly, because it was anticlimactic. I should have checked the bill before like announcing it. Where I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait to like talk about the bill. It's gonna be so good, and it's just only 13 pages. But the thing is, I don't think anybody talked about it. The president has the ability, starting from here on out, to say that under the provisions of this bill, not only can we go after TikTok, but we can also go after foreign applications, which is a way to go after the soft power influence of other countries that could impact the United States. Now, when Joe Biden had his hold up, Joe Biden, undecided voters. So TikTok was going nuts over this. Michigan. So the Michigan primary. So Joe Biden won that by 600,000 votes, but 100,000 were uncommitted in protesting against what President Biden's policy choices in Israel. And you know, I can see the argument that TikTok did play a role in it. Because if you go on TikTok, it's very pro-Palestine. Very pro-Palestine. I am going to look at one thing. Don't switch it. So, just as a heads up, we are still working at the kinks. I am scheduled to debate. Sorry. I am scheduled for a debate. I am so excited for it. I'm so excited for this debate. It's going to be so awesome. I want to see something. Woo! This got a lot of views. Yeah, I'm just looking at So let's go to the live screen. So I had an interview. This was actually my first interview. Oh my god, I'm so happy. This got 411 views. Nice. I just realized something. This is on my laptop cam. Oh my god. It should have been. It's because I have my ZVF1 cam. So this is the camera that you're looking at. It's way high quality, way better. Quality of my laptop ain't so good. But you live and you learn. So I have a debate coming up, and we're still working out the kinks of it. But that's gonna be my first ever scheduled debate. So I'm looking forward to that. Today, I am going to release my streaming schedule on TikTok. I am also going to tidy up my Twitch channel a little bit, and I'm going to show it tomorrow. I'm going to release my schedule, what it's going to be like for this week, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit of a few days of break because I'm going to be starting my new job, and I am going to be moving. It's going to be a little tumultuous for the first weeks, but then we'll kind of get into a rhythm. But other than that, thank you to everybody that was on the stream today. I know I got some lurkers in here, so I learned never call out the lurkers because obviously that's like super not cool. But let's just go back to oh my god, hold up. But thank you to Hans for commenting, and thank you to everyone.